really got to fix that intro. It's Tuesday, and you know what that means. It's time for another exciting edition of Tiny Ming Tuesday. As always, I'm your host, Diamond Dave Wheeler, a.k.a. Dave Wonder, a.k.a. that guy who still has allergies and doesn't have a drug problem. Joining me, as always, is the madman of Minneapolis, New Money Mad Lind. What up, dude?
How goes?
It goes.
How goes, everybody?
It goes amazing. It goes fantastic. Dare I say it goes funtastic. But tonight, we aren't 5, but we are 4. And with that being said,
Don't need no more.
What?
Don't need no more.
I don't want to start singing that. But joining us as always is apparently a floating set of hands in the ether of customization. That's right. It's our good friend from Casting Cave. It's Corey. What up, dude?
What's up, guys? What are y'all up to?
Oh, not much. Looks like you scored yourself some fall apart.
Yeah. This is the only turtle figure you need. I know you'd say different, but he's not even a turtle, and he's better than all of them.
Well, it was nice having Corey on here. How's it going, Billy?
Going well. I've got a better. Look at that.
Oh,
Look at that nasty, ugly boy.
That guy looks like how I feel.
I mean,
I will actually be unboxing him tomorrow. I wanted to do it for the stream, and I'm like, oh, no, I gotta save it.
I will. That's all you'll see from me tonight. Then I want to see your reactions to it later.
Oh, it's already been spoiled. I've had so many friends going, hey, look, and it's like, that's real cool.
What's that like, having patience?
Oh, I don't quite know. I shit you not, guys. The 3 things that I'm opening up tomorrow on tomorrow night's stream, it is all literally in the trunk of my car right now under a blanket. I'm like, well, I locked my car.
So if you live near Dave,
yeah.
Bring your crowbar.
Feel alert.
Mitch Falcon already singing that sweet, sweet theme song, and Rob throwing up the Billy Mahoney in the house.
What's up, man?
And I'm sure you're opening this tomorrow, Dave. But man,
oh, I know. Oh, I am.
Oh, he's cool.
I'm very excited. And I think I will actually have, because I have one more coming. Lucky Butter, I started this process on Saturday. I just haven't had time to work on it because I'm under a couple deadlines and a lot of allergies. So it's good times. Comic says, I'm just bad at such things. That's all. Ouch. Ah, shit, that's cool.
Man.
He's a nice chunky boy.
I like it. See, my problem is like I look at that and like, you know, it would be cool, like 15 of those guys.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to try and stop myself at 3.
Yeah, Mitch. Unfortunately, Big Chungus cannot join us tonight. He's got the work he works. So I said, hey man, you know, you can hop on if you want. Here's the link, but you know, please don't feel obligated because I know that dude works his ass off. So, I mean, so say we all. Yes. Oh. And Billy, I thought you would appreciate this. Actually, Corey thought you'd appreciate this, but I knew that you'd appreciate this. Actually, the director of this documentary is on Whatnot. And he has just autographed copies of these that you can pick up.
What?
Have you seen this one yet?
No.
Okay, I will send you my non-autographed copy to watch.
Ooh, cool. How cool is that?
Well, and I'm trying to remember his name because I can't friggin' remember. I literally just blanked. Taylor Morden.
He's not showing up for the 24-hour stream now.
Yeah. I still have these that I gotta send your way too, so I will throw it in with these. So much ska goodness will be.
Ska was just a phase for Bill last week. He's done now.
Right. Yeah, music. Music.
He's back into folk now.
Billy is folk. Yeah, Dave, you got a gang member / rock soldier set on the way. Hell yeah. So yes, I'm very excited. I will actually be working a little bit on this head for Shakes and Clone tonight. I am trying to find my paint stick so that I can actually hold this and not be nervous about it. The only bad thing with the Mattel female head joints is they're super tight, so they don't really fit on like the normal like I have it's literally a pen with tape around the end, like double-sided tape, so I can just ram it into a head socket, and it's like, oh, it stays. But this is literally a paint stick handle.
Nice.
Matt's committing numerous felonies, and no one says a damn thing. What is he committing? What?
He's sawing.
What?
Yeah,
I'm not doing shit.
Sawing things.
What? Mattel head joints are awful in just a little bit. But yeah, Shav, we will make that trip around. Actually, we'll start with Jigsaw up there. What you working on, Matthew?
I am working on a figure. We'll see how close I can get it to completion tonight. But right now, it involves sewing a bunch of figures in half so I can mix and match parts here. So that's what I'm doing. If anybody's curious, this is how I do this process. I want to get this torso,
IRS.
legs.
Oh,
Even
nice.
though I want to crack that torso, I only want to have to crack the upper portion of it. So I take my handy dandy razor saw and I just kind of work that in. You can get it in the seam there. It's thin enough to do that. And then I just saw.
Hell to the yeah.
And you can do that without, generally, if you're careful, you can do that without marring the
Robert.
figure.
Robert says NC-17. He's sawing bodies apart. This got very murdery. Oh, just a little bit.
And then, so I got as deep as I could on the front side. Now I'm going to do the back.
Nice. So while Matt's sewing figures together, like God, we're going to move over to Corey. Corey, what are you working on?
Right now,
Ooh,
I'm doing the chrome that's going to go onto the eyeballs for Nightcrawler, and then once this cures, I'm going to go over them with a
What up,
Tamaya clear yellow.
Nice.
That way they stand out.
Turbo would like to say such a cut up, and Matt the Butcher. Is Matt using a bone saw? Thank you. Yeah, Rob Beard warned us about this. Those, of course, look beautiful, Corey. And Billy, what are you up to, you lazy bastard?
I hurt my wrist, so I'm kind of just,
Don't do that.
Stretch.
dude, it was rough, man. I had like a 5-hour Dremel session,
Oh,
and I guess I did something to a nerve in here or something, and it's been pretty rough, but it's getting better. So I'm just kind of, honestly, just messing around in my room tonight.
Did you you do a rider punch?
Yeah, man, I wanted to. That thing was rough. Yeah. I basically had to, the other night I had to recreate, it's basically this joint here, which looks
you
like
froze
kind
at
of
the most optimal time there.
it looks like a standard drop down hip joint, but it's really like, it's longer than half an inch.
Ooh.
Crazy.
Where's it at? In the shoulders?
It went all the way through the shoulder like a McFarlane figure, and that Kuga Common Rider. It was weird. So long though.
But
Ridiculous.
there's so many jokes.
When they're too easy, you shouldn't take them.
Yeah. Oh, what up, Austin? How's it going? I will see you in a couple weeks at SuperCon. I am painting this. I am going to finish my blue beaver. I am probably going to prime my orange beaver. There's another figure that I'm going to be working on off stream because it is a gift. So I will probably be priming and prepping that. Oh, fuck it, just nick your skin. You damaged your moneymaker.
Cut my hand off.
Jeez.
What up, Quinn? How's it going? Same to you. That was your problem. Rider kicks provide much more damage.
That's right. Next time, kick the shit out of it, Bill.
I should have. I wanted to.
Oh my god. I was working on. Actually, you know what, Billy? I'll show something that I picked up today that I know you'll appreciate.
All right.
So my OG one of these shattered like peanut brittle years and years ago. So I used it for a custom, but the OG is back in the collection. Baby.
Yes.
There he is. I love it.
Possibly the best Nightcrawler figure ever released. The articulation kind of sucks on it, but I love this figure.
Man, that was probably my biggest opening for trust for Corey. Is I sent that head to him to get cast and shrunk, and
Oh yeah.
he delivered.
I have that head on my Nightcrawler, my OG Toy Biz Nightcrawler, actually.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's just, oh, it's wonderful.
Rainbow beavers, indeed.
Oh,
So,
it's
Matt,
so
do you need a hand with the saw? Says Forgiveness.
Mm.
And Clay, the Toy Biz Icons Nightcrawler is, it's beautiful. And it's the thing, I think I'm actually going to try and use some shock oil on the joints and see if I can loosen that sumbitch up.
Get it.
I'm going to try. Because the thing is, the articulation's there. It's
Yeah.
just those joints are so god-awful.
Yep.
That it's just like, hey, you want this to work? Not too bad.
Well, he's a victim of that era whenever Hasbro didn't have ankle rockers.
Yeah, for sure. But yeah, I don't know. It's endlessly frustrating to me because it's that thing of you're like, this rules. Look at the posability. I can't do shit with it. Shav, I too have the famous covers Nightcrawler, and it is a beautiful figure. It is a figure of its time, though, for sure.
Oh yes.
As are all famous covers. I know somewhere my good friend James Jindraw is angry at me now because famous covers and Migos are like, damn. Well, what up, Ryan? How's it going, bro?
Well, Famous Covers is the only toy line to bring us Aunt May, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
And you know what? I have one. And you know what?
No, it's a nightmare.
Mortifying. The funny thing is probably within the first couple weeks of me doing this and opening up the P.O. box, I had someone send me another one, and it had gotten crunched in shipment. And the box, like the actual plastic panel itself, had actually melded to the Aunt May's face.
Weird.
Like, it was so fucking creepy. And I was like, oh, this is easy enough. Like, I'll heat it up a little bit to do it. And it, like, I don't know how to describe it. It like oozed off of it, and it was
That goes in the garbage.
Yep.
Yeah. The funny thing is, I still have it boxed in my back room. I'm like, someday, if I start doing Whatnot, that's gonna be my first Whatnot giveaway. You're like,
There it is. Chad Gold asked about it. Has anyone made a Jack Kirby action figure? Man, and Alex
want
isn't
one.
here? Are you serious?
Yeah, I know.
Ah,
oh, Brandon, keep going, my friend.
dang it.
No, Shav, but I know quite a few people who are chomping at the bit for a Jack Kirby. So
Yeah, I would buy a Jack Kirby figure in a heartbeat.
I made a 1/6 scale one, and it's okay, but it was a really early head sculpt, and I'm not proud of it. So eventually, I want to go back and do it again.
Heck yeah.
A Jack Kirby figure would be amazing. I agree. And today I got that Toon Turtles 4-pack re-released from Target, and I love them. Hell yeah! It seemed like that shipped out super quick. Because at least one of my friends ordered that thing, I think 2 days ago when it first went up, and he got it today.
Well, it's new old stock. Playmates never could get rid of them back in the day.
Yeah. I don't know if the Wallace and Gromit Leonardo still cracks me.
I always hated
Pizza!
I didn't like the packaging when I was a kid. I hated the artwork on those figures, man. When I was a kid, I was like, "These are for babies," and then I love the figures.
Yeah.
I was a baby too, so it didn't make sense.
Okay, Corey and I were trying to figure this out. Apparently, because Corey and I are a year apart, and I know Matt's got a couple years on me, but I could not remember your age to save my fucking life. And then Corey made the joke of you being an antique. So
Bill just turned 47.
Yeah, 47 years young, y'all.
I don't believe you.
How old do you think I am?
I was gonna guess like 40.
38.
Okay. Right on. That sounds close. I was like, when he said you're ancient, I'm like, okay, that's not ancient, but
No,
like,
here's
Corey,
the problem. Because my face isn't on screen, you can assume I'm older. But with Bill, we see his face and he looks younger. So it's like, there's no way he's already almost 40.
It's
There's no way. There's no way that death is at his doorstep. There's just no way.
Sorry, Matt, you were muted because of the Dremel.
I can hear it out there, Corey. I can hear him.
He's just rasping.
don't even start with this, guys. Don't.
That wins.
Because yeah.
It was that thing of, again, when Corey said that, I'm like, well, now I'm either gonna shoot for the fucking moon or I'm gonna go with my gut. My gut said 40, so
Safe bet. Like, generally, you can tell by like the toys somebody had when they were a kid.
Well, that was the thing. As soon as you said the Toon Turtles, and I'm like, well, okay, if you were there for turtle babies.
It's crazy.
Turtle babies.
Even
Is that
somebody-
is that the Muppet Babies?
Yeah.
Lucky said you are sweet baby face Bill.
Oh,
That's
Lucky.
you.
Lucky's just saying that.
He's just saying that.
I mean, he is, but
He's just saying that. Lucky.
Bill's like, I'll get to your repairs, okay?
Yeah, it's like, just stop it.
Panzer 10 says, okay, I'm Matt, turns 41 in October or November.
Do what?
I don't know. I'm unsure. Matt is 42, Billy is 39, Corey is 47, and Dave is 17. Wait, what?
I'm not
He can't disclose that information.
I'm 38, man. Don't give me. You took a whole year off my life, Mixie.
I am 40 for a little while yet. Not too long.
That's okay. I apparently lost nearly 2 decades of my life, according to Mixie. I'm a father of 2.
That's right. There's plenty of 17-year-olds that are already fathers of 2.
This is true.
Teenage stepdads.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Now I can't remember which GI Joe you had as the bad stepdad.
Ozone.
Ozone.
Ozone. Oh my god. Okay. Hot comics and collectibles. Clay, I am 35. But hold on. Let's see.
Baby.
Hot Comics got a piece of internet history today, and I am for it. And now I gotta find the picture because, of course, I took it, and then I took like 80 billion other pictures of my child, and actually of both children. I'm not used to saying children yet. It's still child singular. But let's see if it'll flip around. But Super 7's body massage. I'm a computer.
Yes. Those are awesome.
I have those shirts.
Dude,
Oh, hell yeah.
I have the body massage one.
Got the computer.
Normally I call you Blonde Aquaman, so now my kind words are honest. Says Lucky.
Blonde aqua. Oh, man,
Dave isn't 35, he has a fake ID. What?
upsetting.
Mitch is infinity. Oh, damn it. Yeah, it was.
Mitch is.
Hey, Rob's 56. That's a solid number. That, you know what's funny is growing up, like, I remember being asked once, like, how old my parents were, and for some odd reason, my mom was 40 and my dad was 55.
That was it.
I had no idea that he was, and so like the ongoing joke was my dad was 55 from the time he was like 42, and so like one of his all-time goals in life was to own a Corvette. He always wanted a Stingray, and so after he retired, we found one. He got it, and he did a vanity tag for the couple years, and it said 55 forever.
Nice.
So there's a lot of 55s in my artwork because of that. I'll always hide it in as kind of a tribute to my dad.
That's awesome. I love it.
And everybody's like, what? Don't worry about it.
Yeah, don't worry about it.
Happy days. Ninth Archer, I am 67. Hell yeah. Shav is 46. I'm 10 years younger, but reading is Beard's arena. That's fair. Bill, you know that story behind being called the Blonde Aquaman. Remember, it was with that sweet old lady.
Man, that was the...
Do I want to know? I
Dude,
do.
okay. So there's a
Just-
boutique that we do work from. It's our CEO's wife. She's a friend of ours, and she owns this boutique on the square here where we work. And so we did a lot of video shoots up there and whatnot. And we would do live sales and all that stuff. Well, she always had models up there, and so she started getting male clothing in. So she's like, "Hey, wear this," and she loved to try like embarrass me like as much as she could or whatever. So I was like, yeah, I was like, whatever, I'm here already. I'll freaking wear it. So I wore it, and the next day I went to the post office where I always go to pack. It's a place that actually does like UPS, FedEx, all the stuff. And I walk in there, and there's these two ladies, and she's like, "I saw you on the Swanky Shack live sale last night," and I was like, "Oh yeah, cool." And the lady's like, "Yeah, you're like a blonde Aquaman," and I was like, I just died.
Hold on, what?
My heart died a little. I was like, actually, Aquaman was blonde. They're like, what? I'm like,
shut up, nerd.
Take the package.
So wait, you said she liked to embarrass you. What did she make you wear?
Oh, we don't have to go into that.
Oh no.
No, it was like she just thought she thought it'd embarrass me if like putting me on camera.
Oh, to make you strut.
Yeah, and I was like, God dang.
They turn on Right Said Fred, and you're like, I'm about to own this.
The 90s
I'm about to own this. Crying. You've done this before.
Yeah.
See, I picture Billy just fucking walking the catwalk, but to like safety dance.
Like,
We're giving throws. I'm 27 there, Dave, born in the year 1995. Billy. I remember 1995.
Do you?
So, yeah, I do.
You know, speaking of strutting, I was playing Cowabunga Collection like
Ooh.
it's
We
awesome.
should do that soon.
Dude, it's so much fun to there's a reverse function.
There is.
No. I'm gonna beat that NES game, dude. It's gonna happen.
I will say this. I have successfully beaten that game once.
Nope. I mean,
And you know what? I hate that game because of that one miserable fucking night.
bruh, if I could get past like the dam and all that stuff, I'd just be left with like Raphael. I'm like, just might as well turn the game off at this point. Oh my God. Or get hit by the damn those foot soldier trucks.
Oh, dude.
Outside, just like
Boom! Copyright strike. What up, Super Spike? I did not forget how to count, Super Spike. Alex had to work. So, he's here in spirit.
He's watching. Don't worry.
Somewhere he's like, that's some bitch. Invite me again.
Yeah.
Dave Wonder, Bill wore an orange outfit with a midriff shirt and some green hot pants. Oh.
Sure.
You say that like he hasn't worn that before.
Did I show you this?
What? Oh. I was like, hold up.
Charlie
That's
Brownson.
amazing.
That's awesome.
I love it.
I'm still waiting on somebody to make a Charles Bronson head.
Oh, I need one.
I was like, they made one. It was called Tony Stark.
That's true. That
yeah.
Tony does look a lot like him.
I need to call Kersey. I need my Kersey so bad. And a sack full of, or like, what was it, the pantyhose full of freaking quarters? Going out. He's vigilantean.
Did any of you guys ever read, it was called Weapon Brown, and it was like post-apocalyptic Charlie Brown?
I'm certainly aware of it, yes.
No, but that's hilarious.
I had the hardcover of that for years, and
it was all online for a while there.
Oh yeah, no, I like the moment that the hardcover came out though, I was so stoked. I got it and I lent it to someone and I never saw it again.
Oh no.
Because I was thinking about it the other day. I'm like, man, I'd love to read that. I'm like, I own that. Where the hell is it?
Hey, where is that? They stole it.
Story of half my comic collection. Man, I want to read that.
There it
Where
is.
did it go?
Yeah, where you want to share it with somebody and then never get it back. It's
Yeah.
That was my senior year in college. Was like I always joked around that like the end of the quarter was always like Christmas because all of a sudden friends would be like, "Oh hey, I borrowed this from you like 4 months ago. Do you want it back?" It's like, yes. Like,
yeah, that's
Please
I
and
actually
thank
wanted
you.
I wanted it back 3 months ago. Thanks.
well, that was like it was my Bernie Wrightson Frankenstein. One of my friends borrowed, and I was like, son of a bitch.
It's horrible.
So it took forever to get it back. When I got it back, I was like, so excited. We need someone to make both Charles Bronson, Death Wish, and Clint Eastwood Dirty Harry. Oh, there's a fantastic Clint Eastwood head that someone here has for sale on their site.
I do. And it
Corey,
fits
that's your
onto.
shit, man.
Yeah, I don't have one here at the desk. I actually put them up on display. I do. I have Clint Eastwood heads on the site currently. Go buy it.
Castingcave.ecrater.com, right?
Something like that. I'm not hard to find.
Snoopy
As long
Dog.
as
the only
you just
casting
make sure
cave.
it's a cave and not a couch, you'll find me.
He's on the other one too, but
He didn't like to talk about that one.
They didn't put me in their movies after all.
it's just Corey eating chips on a couch.
They're like, sir,
Mhm.
you got to get off the couch. It was
I'm
nasty
not-
before.
I'm not getting
Really
I'm not
nasty.
getting any money for this.
Why is that
Ah,
video
gross.
called Nerd Gets Laid?
He's just eating Lay's potato chips.
It's a very particular casting couch. There we go, Mitch.
There's a vampire,
What is deep fried?
vampire and steam room joke in here somewhere. Those who watch What We Do in the Shadows.
So good, man. So good.
Have any of you watched Only Murderers in the Building?
Danny watched the first season. I haven't watched it yet.
It's quite good. Mayanna mainlined the second season, so I'm playing catch up by watching one episode a night before I pass out each night. So it's really good. I mean, it's kind of hard not to be good with the cast that they have, because the stars of it are Steve Martin and Martin Short,
Nice.
and it's like a murder mystery via podcasting. It's weird,
Interesting.
but
I think
it's
I've only seen previews. I haven't actually. I didn't, and only photo previews. I haven't even seen what it was about. I didn't realize that's what it was.
yeah, it's real good. I'd highly recommend it. The first season, honestly, when they announced that there was going to be a third season, I'm like, wait a second, how? But okay, let's go. I'm okay. After finishing the first season, I'm like, I'm all in. Give me more
Cool.
episodes.
It was good to hear something something new. That's good.
Well, it's it's as of late, it's all been Taika Waititi stuff that I'm like, What We Do in the Shadows and Our Flag Means Death. Those have been the mainline ones that I've been watching, and then it's like, oh hey, not Taika Waititi. All right, it does exist. Dude, Clint Eastwood is narrating Weapon Brown. That's a nice dark trooper you got there, Corey.
Yeah.
Oh, shit. I can only
So
see out of
strong.
one eye right now, so I apologize.
Yeah, this dude's glossy. I like it.
Yeah. Also, Ninth apparently heard Cocoa Pops. Oh, Goofball just watched the first 2 episodes yesterday. Hell yeah. Mixie, why don't you have a blue beaver?
That's
What kind of question is that?
Very personal question.
Yeah, I got weird.
Hey, but you know what? Speaking of blue beavers, I just want to throw a big thank you to the Source Comics and Games. The Source Comics and Games is the official sponsor of Tiny Meng Tuesday. I'd like to thank the Source Comics and Games for coming on and supporting us, Tiny Meng. They are your number one stop shop for all your tabletop gaming needs. They have a fantastic supply of paints, miniature making supplies, miniatures, comics, toys, and beyond. I totally lost track of this ad. I apologize. I'd like to thank Source Comics and Games for being awesome. If you want to check them out here in the Twin Cities, they're located over in Roseville, Minnesota, or check them out online at sourcecomicsandgames.com. Thank you again to the Source Comics and Games for being the official sponsor of Tiny Ming Tuesday. I'm going to cough now. All right.
Nice. Held it together though,
Woo!
Good.
Mixie says, my wife is awesome. Yeah, all right. Cool.
Good.
Reservation dogs? Yeah, I have that in the queue, Eiswin. I'm very, very curious. I was hoping for Trial and Error with John Lithgow would make a comeback. What? Oh, okay, gotcha.
I did got to sit down and I watched Predator the other night. My wife had never seen it.
Oh, dude.
Man.
Yeah, we watched Prey, then we watched Predator.
So what did she think about Jesse Ventura?
She really liked Naru. Or Naru.
Wait, you said you had her watch Predator, right?
We watched Prey, then we watched Predator.
Right.
Oh,
What did
yeah.
she think about Predator.
It was so funny because she was like, "So who is this guy?" And I was like, "That's Jesse Ventura." And then of course he dropped some colorful language, and she's like, "So who's this guy again?" And I was like, "Well, he was a wrestler turned governor." And she's like, "Oh, so just like Arnold Schwarzenegger." I was like, "Well, he wasn't a wrestler." And she was like, "Well, it's."
And to be fair, Jesse did it first.
She's like,
"Well, that's your opinion."
She's like, "It's kind of the same thing." Yeah, that's your opinion, Dave. No, that's a fact.
My mom was at his inauguration because one of the organizations, or one of the companies she worked with at the rep firm was like one of the big sponsors.
Yeah.
So like, she's like, "Yeah, I guess I'm going to Jesse Ventura's inauguration." I'm like, "What?"
I do feel like instead of the enhancement talent commercial, you should play the Jesse Ventura Chicago Lake Liquors commercial.
God. Hold on, I wonder if I can find that.
It's on YouTube.
Oh, I know. That's why I said I'm gonna go find it.
Yeah,
I'm going.
it's there along with the Mad Dog Vachon one, which is also good.
The Mad Dog Sean one wins. Sorry, but it's true. Let's see, Jesse.
Well, it was actually kind of funny because after that, I went down a rabbit hole with her, and I was like, "Yeah, check this out." I was like, Jean-Claude Van Damme was supposed to be in this, and
as the Predator.
Yeah, so I showed her that video, and then it turned into an interview with him and something else. And by the end, she goes, "He seems wonderful. We need to watch one of his films." I was like, "We'll watch Bloodsport." I was like, "Yeah,
Bloodsport's definitely where to start if you're good.
Street Fighter,
not Double Impact.
I'm going to kick your ass so hard.
Yeah, so hard.
No, it's Bloodsport.
Feel it.
Kickboxer. Time Cop.
You know, I like the Quest.
The Quest is the Quest. I mean, it's
what
we call a Bloodsport type movie with a lot of Bloodsport elements to it.
Yeah, it's not Bloodsport, but it's I remember seeing that in the theater with my uncle, and I was like, that was awesome. I was like, that was neat.
It's Bloodsport with Roger Moore.
There you go.
I remember Bloodsport being on like every Saturday afternoon movie and being horribly confused as to what the hell was going on because it was so censored.
Dude, yeah.
I was like, I don't understand. What's happening?
Like, I swear every time I watched that movie, Lionheart came on right after it.
Right.
Every time. I'm like, all right, let's watch Lionheart too. Like, it's like whenever there's two songs on a like an album that you really like, they kind of bleed into each other. They cut one off on the radio or some stupid stuff like that, and you're like, gotta have these two together.
Rum Hambles, you are thinking of Hard Target, which is also amazing. The most insane, greasy bullet.
Greasy.
I mean, yeah. And then it also has Wilford Brimley playing and shooting dynamite arrows. So,
which is the one with Dennis Rodman?
That is Double Team.
There you go. I knew it had something to do with basketball or something.
Which is amazing because there's just like the whole like middle chunk of it is the prisoner.
Yeah.
I'm throwing this out there. This is how the commercial starts. Need I say more? All right, we'll get back to that eventually.
That was awesome.
Speaking of Chicago commercials, have you seen the Eagle Man commercials? What?
I've heard of the Eagle Man commercials. I don't know if I've seen them.
Oh my god. Okay, so just because now I'm stuck on Street Fighter, do you guys remember the Street Fighter the movie game?
Yep.
And
live action.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dude, if you watch, I swear to God, Jean-Claude Van Damme just punches himself in the dick when he does a couple of his moves.
Yeah, he's like,
he does like the tiger kick, and he's like, tiger kick, what? And it's like, oh no, he gone nutted. Now I need to break out my NECA Contra figures in Rocky 3 Apollo Creed to get my Billy and Dylan customs.
Yeah, they were. I so wish they could do proper releases for them, but
bruh, like the one-liners, like Shane Black's one-liners.
Yeah,
his jokes. Christine's like, man, this is rough. I was like, This is good. This is a really good. I think we'll say like probably about a quarter or third through the movie, she was like, "This has to have like the most explosions and people flying from explosions I've ever seen in a movie." I was like, "It might hold a record. I don't know."
You know, you got to watch the right stuff. I mean,
I was like, "This was the time."
I feel like First Strike, Jackie Chan. No, not First Strike. Super Cop.
Yeah.
There's a lot of explosions making people flip.
It's
just well, they threw a grenade at me, and now I better do a front flip.
That was like the new hotness at that time. It was just like,
she's like, I just didn't understand. She's like, I thought we were in for Predator, and all of a sudden, that's just like wasting
Predator.
You're like, don't you understand? This is Predator, darling.
We gotta get his attention.
You go, Christine, listen, all of the guys that in this film, they're predators. They're on lists somewhere. And she's like, oh,
yeah.
Okay, I believe you.
Like, a lot changed from the first movie. I was like, well. I told her the next one. I was like, yeah, the next one's got Danny Glover in it. She's like,
it's amazing.
I was like,
anybody
can take him down.
Predator.
Anybody can beat a predator. You just got to be smart enough.
Corey, is that IG-88 the dancing robot?
I love him.
Yeah. Well,
that is Mafex?
Yeah, this is Mafex.
No, the Mafex IG-11.
Excuse me.
I dig him. I had a chance to handle the figure arts, and I'll be honest, I think I like the figure arts a little more. He had more articulation than this one.
And isn't that one the tallest, though?
No, the figure arts is taller.
Oh,
really?
That's really
That's
weird.
A big guy, dude.
Yeah, I don't know how it is that figure arts for once made something bigger than it needs to be.
Wow.
Normally figure arts is like, hey, we made probably the best version of your favorite character, and you're like, yes, finally, and you buy it, and he's like a little too small. Like, damn it.
Yeah, Michael. What it's also called is Van Damme coked out on Instagram post saying he's going to fight a guy in Muay Thai for the past 6 years for the children. Yeah. If you want a fun walk down insanity lane, go check out JCVD. It's
But it's great.
It's fucking wild. It's one of those that at the end of it you're just like, I don't know if I feel good or worse about life. Like, what just happened? You know what? Speaking of what just happened, I'm going to try and play this with the background music over it so we don't get a copyright
It's
strike.
on YouTube already.
Minneapolis, St. Paul. No, this is Jesse the Body Ventura talking to you from the Chicago Lake Liquor Store, across from Sears in Minneapolis. Where should you turkeys go to buy your beer? Chicago Lake Liquor Store. You can get the finest domestic beer as well as imported beer. You can drink it in bottles or drink it like the Body does. Chicago Lake Liquor is the number one
Hey, across from Sears.
Still there. Sears is not.
Number one.
I was going to say, Chicago Lake Liquors outlived Sears.
Nice. Wow. Alcoholism will never stop. But Sears will.
Alcoholism's running wild, brother.
Yeah.
Undefeated at WrestleMania.
I'm taking this keg with me. Okay.
Okay, bye, Jesse. Looking good there, champ. Looking good.
Nobody's gonna stop you, man.
How long ago was that commercial that he had hair? Oh, that thing was from late 70s, early 80s?
Yeah. Because that was when he was still in AWA.
Yeah. Man, so I did a poster today with one Baron von Raschke, who is a lovely man. And I was talking to the promoter, and he goes, use one of the younger pictures of him. I'm like, well, yeah, I wasn't going to use one of his 80 plus year old pictures up there going, yeah. Like, he's a sweetheart, but that one's
at
not.
the same time, like you want to reflect like what you're getting.
Yeah.
There was a story or an interview I saw with Pam Grier, and she was talking about how when she went over to. She was like on the promotion tour for Jackie Brown, and apparently like in the Netherlands or something, they had like just decided to like release some of her 70s movies, so everybody was just really confused.
Who is this?
Yeah. You don't look like the Foxy Brown.
You are not the Foxy Brown. You are her mother? Oh man, this is gonna cause shit. This is gonna be a couple coats. That's me. I got lazy and didn't bother like trying to not paint on the claws and stuff. And so now the blue. Oh my god, my paint like completely separated.
What are you painting?
I'm a beaver.
Oh,
My dream beaver.
oh.
That doesn't make it better. No, like everywhere else it coated beautifully. Like, and then you look at the inside of his palm and it's like, nope, just kidding.
And Neil Robinson, I do not have the Null 2-pack yet. I did order it, and I'm looking forward to it. I'm not sure what I got 4 over here. I got some other random crap, but not all yet. Someday.
I was gonna bring it down. I have the Renew Your Vows 2-pack.
Yeah, it's nice.
And the Iron Spider.
See, Iron Spider's in my pile of loot.
Nice. It is very nice.
I did get the Renew Your Vows pack, and I'm happy with that.
That's awesome.
Oh,
Oh,
shit.
oh no.
Which one?
Oh,
Oh,
he's drinking.
This little drink tray is like the coolest thing about this IG-11. He's got his jar of hooch and his dirty Kool-Aid cups. I love it.
Christine really liked that little bagged grocery bag Grogu.
Oh,
Yeah, she's like,
she stole it. It's on her toys now.
He's like, give me that. Yeah, she put it. She would have
I'll
put it on her CW Captain Cold.
Yeah,
That's her.
That's her guy.
That's her figure, dude. It's so stupid.
Why?
Whitworth Miller.
Oh, just because of the actor.
And I'm like, Jill.
No, we actually watched Flash for a season or two, and that fool comes on that show, and I just started laughing. She goes, and usually if I don't like something like that, she'll start like kind of chewing in on me, and she's like, "Oh, he's cool." She's like, "I get it." Get it. I was like, "His name's Captain Cold." She's like, "It should be Captain Cool," and I'm like, "Oh my god." And it just his voice, man. He's like, everybody wants to chill, and she's like, man, that's a pretty good impression. I was like, oh my god, just please stop. And I ended up finding the figure for her, and I got it for her, and so she keeps it in there on her desk, like right in front of her computer.
Amazing.
To mock you.
Yeah.
Here we go.
All the best marriages.
Toy perfection.
Yes. Oh man.
Beautiful.
Crossover of the century.
Chef Gold, I want a TV Flash version of Captain Cold. I was gonna say when you were like, I watched the Flash for a season or two. I'm like, I'm still watching Flash.
So
One of the few things.
there's a handful of questions in here. Someone asked, somebody was asking what I thought about the Fig Arts Venom that's coming. You know, that's one of those things that I want to see it in hand before I can form an opinion. And then Brandon was asking, what's this little samurai character? And Dave and Bill don't have a heart attack.
Really?
He doesn't know. So
Usagi Yojimbo.
we got to fill him in because Usagi has a show.
No, don't do that.
Is it out yet?
Are you talking about
The Rabbit Chronicle?
is it it's his grandfather or something, right?
Yeah, Usagi's his ancestor.
Yeah, an
Oh,
ancestor.
weird.
Which
Yeah.
I'm man.
So there's like a flashback and kind of a connective tissue episode. It's good.
I didn't.
I was kind of bummed when they were pushing it so hard as, hey, there's going to be an Usagi Yojimbo show. I'm like,
And it's
yes!
not?
I mean, it is kind of, but I was like,
I'm broken.
I don't know, man. Those episodes in the 2012 show were freaking awesome.
and that's what I was hoping for. I was like, give me a
Yeah.
season of that.
That would have been wonderful because I don't know. I didn't even. This other one looks like Kung Fu Panda, like Dollar version or something.
It's good. I mean, it's good. Like Ollie liked it, so
Right.
I mean, that's
Did you?
what matters, because it's like, well, that's kind of who it was.
Yeah, I was about to say it looked like it was for kids. It looked more like it was for kids. Yeesh.
So really, if you want the full experience with Usagi Yojimbo, Read the comics. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Get the Stan Sakai stuff because it's
You
worth
can
it.
swap Usagi's ears. Lots of people don't know that. Yes. you can.
Yeah. Oh yeah. It's cool that they pop out like that.
That is legit. One of those figures where I'm like, I kind of want to I want like 3 just to fuck around.
Hey, is there a better way to attach his sheaths
No.
than with that
The elastic band?
terrible
No.
that little fabric thing
So-
is trash?
So
Yeah.
what I did is well, here, I'll grab it. 1 second.
Yeah, you can like hook it over his torso and kind of underneath it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's what I did, but yeah, it's not great.
Yeah, I'm trying to
Oh,
figure out a better way to mount.
I popped it on like sideways,
Uh-huh.
and then basically you just twist the holster, and the elastic band goes under his chest overlay, so it just looks like it's
Huh.
That's kind of what I did. Yeah.
hanging on his.
Kind of hide it under there.
But yeah,
I guess it's not like there isn't a precedent for weird Usagi descendants having,
Oh
stories.
yeah, I mean, I get the premise. It's just it was that thing of when it was announced, I was like, yeah.
I'm
Yeah.
so excited to
We're gonna
finally
have
get an
that, like,
adaptation
this
of it.
isn't what I thought it was gonna be, but
Yeah, man.
it's so cool. But again, it's that thing of like, I'm one of those dudes that like, when I think it's Dark Horse started re-releasing like the collections, like the fucking 2.5-inch thick binders of the comic. I've been picking those up since volume 1, and it's like,
Oh, cool.
it's such a good series.
I've got a bunch of the old Fantagraphics
Yeah.
trades
Cool.
actually. But yeah,
I have one or
I-
two of those, but none of the glue on the bindings is
yeah,
It's like they all just kind of went, nah.
no, that's that's one book that I'll probably just always I'll get for as long as it goes.
Yeah. It is muy good. Almost back to that factory yellow. Dang it, I guess those are going to be hard to find now. What? What's
Corey,
gonna
I think you'd like this Yoshi if you could get a hold
Oh man.
I
So
have-
are those con only?
Yeah, well, I'm guessing they'll pop up at Target because the last couple years they have too, but
Cool.
What
of
happened?
it. If you could, I think
A
if you
month
found
ago.
Yoshi by himself, I think you would dig him a lot.
What do you-
you
what
might
do you think
like
about-
Baxter, but I can't believe they didn't do these two as 2-packs. Like you even
Oh, I
have
know. Yeah.
Splinter and Baxter, as and then Bebop and Rocksteady, obviously. But Baxter's the only one with double elbows.
yeah.
The others are kind of like sculpted as if they were going to have them, and I don't know if they.
I think someone made Samurai Pizza Cat figures not long
Yeah.
ago.
They did like 2, or didn't they? Or
They
was
were
it just
they were
one?
pricey though, from what
Yeah,
I
they were.
I'd love those, man.
That's like the Ronin Warriors.
Yeah,
They're
No,
stupid
yeah.
expensive, but they're pretty awesome.
I used
Well,
to
they're
watch Samurai
die
Pizza
cast.
Cats. Then the what was it? Mummy's Alive.
Which are you talking about the Armor Plus ones, Matt?
Yeah,
The Sentinel ones don't have very much diecast on them. There's only like a few pieces.
oh,
But
okay.
the Armor Plus ones are all their armor is completely diecast and it's
Jeez.
terrible. And like you put everything on and then as soon as you go to pose it, everything just falls off.
Yeah, I could see that.
They're kind of like you put all the armor on, you stick it on the shelf, and then you never touch it.
Yeah, don't ever touch it.
ever.
That's what I want in my toys. Yeah.
Nothing says value. It's like being worried about constantly breaking your
Right.
I mean, I've collected NECA figures for a long time, and I collected McFarlane figures in the '90s. So yeah, I mean.
So what Matt is trying to say is he has no fear.
I just don't care anymore. It's like, well, maybe this is gonna break. Whatever.
He collects dangerously.
Yeah. It's not his first Predator that breaks at the hips every time.
Well, I've had to disassemble some of those NECA.
The
Predators.
ones that like overlap,
Yeah.
it's terrible.
No, it's.
Awful.
They're the worst.
I just don't get it. I mean,
Oh, They're
And I
so
don't-
hard to fix.
Do you know if the newer Lost Tribe have ball and socket hips yet?
All of the no, they don't. It's the same. It's the same like overlapping.
Wow. We're gonna blame this on Randy.
Yep.
It's Randy's fault. I can't believe
No.
he'd do this to us. We deserve
Randy,
better.
why'd you do this?
Now Randall.
No.
Rand. Yeah.
Dang it.
Any suggestions on my up-and-coming NECA Casey Jones? Be
I
careful.
mean,
The
I haven't
comic
heard anything one way or the other about the Casey having any issues.
is it the comic or
Mirage?
the movie or what? Yeah.
I'm guessing the Mirage.
That would be my speculation as well. But
So any suggestions? Yeah, give it to me.
There you go.
that is certainly a suggestion.
Tiny Meng neither confirms nor denies the appropriation of these opinions, and have a nice flight. All these little like random details that I didn't notice on fucking Green Beaver.
Neil Robinson in the chat has a question that I feel like Corey and Bill would be best suited to answer because I've never owned one.
Question to all: what's the best way to glue down floating waistbands, i.e., Mayfec's Hush Batman?
It's
Oh,
not
like
particular-
the belt.
Hmm.
You know, on like the Wolverines, the on both versions of Wolverine, they did this thing. I kind of like the way they did it. The back is glued, but the front still floats, so it moves if you want to, crunch them forward.
Whoa, we're
And
getting
you don't have.
static on some end.
Oh,
Oh,
we
I don't
good?
know what- I think so.
Staticky.
Who? Am I staticky or you staticky?
I'm wondering if it's you because you have your microphone on.
Mm-hmm.
Don't know.
I don't know what's going on.
Anyways. Continue your explanation, sir. Sorry for interrupting. I'm just a prick.
No. Is it still cutting out?
No, it's good.
You were right. He was rubbing his face on it.
Oh, you know what? I might have been.
Don't.
Yeah, I might have been bumping it. Okay, so
Don't-
on Wolverine, they left the front floating. The back is glued. I don't remember it was because I don't have my Hush Batman currently. Is that belt just floating to begin with?
It must be.
I think I can. Hang on. I can get them on. Baby.
I will say this is probably one of the most ridiculous things I've painted.
Beaver?
Huh?
Are you still working on the beaver?
Yes.
All right.
A dream beaver named Dave. Oh, he's digging. Hush, Batman. Who's farting into the mic? Apparently, Corey.
Uh-oh. I would never.
He says that now. Meanwhile, he's pulling them one cheek squeaks aggressively, just pile driving those fuckers.
I like it.
Hey there, Big Cape. Hey there, Blanket Man.
That's his name.
Blanket man.
The Cape's Comforter. Let's see.
He is the terror that uses the dryer balls in the night. I like his cape. I know everybody else seems to not, but
Well, I think it'd be cool to have a swappable one, so that I didn't have this the whole time. But
Yeah, I would rather have a draped cape on a Batman.
so the back is glued, like you said, Corey.
Yeah, I kind of like the way that setup is.
What you would do is just, I would probably lift the cape up just a tad, put a small dab of, I would probably use Loctite gel, and then try to pinch the belt, bring it down, and then let it go and press it in. If you're wanting it to stay there, I guess.
You're welcome, Brandon. Anytime. Neil says mine might just be QC.
Yeah, it definitely it's like the cowl not being glued down in certain places on them. It happens.
Fucking grimace looking hair there.
Don't worry. Every time it happens, they take somebody out back at the factory.
Yep.
Jesus.
They wrap him in the excess.
Is that a custom tombstone? Hold on.
Cool.
I'm gonna have to paint him up, but yeah, that's what I've been working on tonight.
I kind of like it like that. I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I just got to paint his hands
Right on.
and his neck, and then so fun thing. This is the kind of psycho that I am.
Oh, hold on.
Nice. Oh, I like that best. Yes, sir. I like where that's going. Yep.
That's awesome. What figure
Got a
is
lot.
IRS.
It's an IRS torso. It's Fast and the Furious 9 John Cena legs.
that?
The vest and jacket are from, I don't know, it was some WWE basic figure that King had in a pile. And then
Nice.
the shoes are also from that figure. I want to say it's a more recent one, but the new MVP has the same vest and jacket. So, yeah.
Nice.
Arms painted up, and
Hell yeah.
yeah, so I'm like, well, I've got both these sets of arms anyway. I might as well give him some, beat down arms. I don't want to ruin my suit. Okay.
The people are asking for it. And we already watched the Chicago Lake Liquors ad, so
Wow, we didn't watch the Mad Dog Bashan.
hey, Matt, in the words of Shawn Michaels, I'm sorry, I love you.
Do you feel like a champion? Do you worry that you don't look like a champion? Try Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. At our state-of-the-art facility, you'll find wall art. Not one, not two, but a spectacular 3 cats. This thing. Top-of-the-line sewing equipment that Enhancement Talent has used to make Enhancement Talent Clothing and Gear. Let us take you to the top of the card.
That's all. Tell me a lie. Rad looking figure. I said that is a pretty rad looking figure.
It is. He's got removable earrings.
Yeah, I read about that. I was like, wait, what?
I mean, I guess it makes sense. But I was like, oh, what is these?
I'm like, oh, good, parts to loose.
Yes. But we gotta go with that.
Tell me a lie. Hey, remember when Ric Flair had like the best send off ever in WWE and then he fucked it up? Good time.
Yeah. There you go.
Oh, that's dope. Corey, stop rubbing on your mic.
Is it still acting crazy?
Corey's ASMR.
Yeah, I haven't. I've got it like away from my face.
I don't know what to do.
Rubbing on it.
I'm sure that was just a typo there, Ninth Archer. But I do like the idea that it was Donk the Clown.
More like Badonkadonk Clown, you know what I'm saying?
I mean,
Dude's got kicks for days.
yeah. I mean, it's a he's
Got
pretty
mine.
standard. Pretty standard now. Let me tell you, T-Bar.
Oh, T-Bar's got a butt on him.
T-Bar got them cakes.
I love that head sculpt though.
Yeah, that's a great head sculpt. Yeah, 3M5000. I would hold off because the way those are lingering on the shelves, and Target has been pretty ruthless with Ultimate Edition clearance. I feel like you'll be able to get the Ultimate T on clearance at Target before too long.
Yeah. Probably not too long at all. The way that they've been cooking through lines.
Well, have they announced the next? Oh, they have announced the next Ultimates. Yeah, I'm trying to remember who they are now, but they have announced them.
The 17th Macho Man.
Hey, I am inching ever closer to having enough different Macho Man figures to have a full Macho Man Royal
Justice League.
No,
Yes.
Royal Rumble.
Yeah, Macho Man Justice League, where it's just every character of the Justice League.
I mean, I'm
Macho
into that too. But it would be, every, what is it? What's the Royal Rumble? 2 minutes?
3 minutes? 2 minutes?
3 minutes. Every 3 minutes, just Pomp and Circumstance starts again. And different iteration of Macho Man comes down the ramp.
I'd be okay with that. Then randomly, like, Jay Lethal pops in. Just, oh, hi, Stormy. Did you want to come say hi to the nice people?
And somebody was asking how my Weapon X project is going. It's been on pause until I'm motivated to work on it. It's still
I
just
just Stormy, baby.
stuck together. I mean, for Givens, I would love if there was a Bonesaw figure. I don't have a Bonesaw figure. There was
It's ready.
Dave
She goes, girl. You want to say hi to people?
going to.
Hello, Stormy.
Say hi. You say hi to Billy.
Look at the Doge. Look at it. It's like that. You.
Oh no, the best part is you just gotta lower the shot. Stormy, come here. High five one more time. No, come here. You're turkey. Come. Now you're gonna be shy?
Yeah. You want me to perform?
I see. Fine then. Be that way. No, you're just gonna go knock over a bunch of stuff in the office. Fantastic.
Yep.
Oh, Stormy. No. Stormy, come here.
Panic.
There's stuff on the love sack currently because I filled up that with my random shit. Sorry. I'm sorry, Stormy. Well, because I'm working on the studio, I basically took everything off the shelf and put it on every surface that I could in the other room.
I get it.
And it's like, oh no. I'm sorry, Stormy. I know that's where you like them.
It's like I don't understand.
I'm just going to lay down on this hot toy.
Thanks. More comfortable, more expensive, the more comfortable it is to lay on.
Matt, you can make a courtroom diorama of 12 angry macho men.
Yes.
Can you handle the truth? Yeah. I know that that's not actually from 12 Angry Men, but
Still.
I was trying to think of other courtroom drama, like classic lines, and I got nothing.
Yeah. You could just Judge Judy it up. Don't pee on my leg and tell me it's raining outside. It's like, oh.
See, that's where I just stop and go, are you sure that's not a Macho Manism?
Right. It's super close.
Too hot to handle, too cold to hold. Yeah, that's right.
Oh.
Somewhere.
I mean, there were I went to see a lady psychiatrist. She told me I had OCD. One cool dude.
One couldn't do. That's amazing.
I remember I was at a TNA pay-per-view in college, and Jay Lethal was doing the Black Machismo gimmick, and I had a Black Machismo shirt on and Macho Man glasses that I had painted, and I was cutting a promo on my friend, and it made the DVD extras.
Nice.
So somewhere there is me on a Total Nonstop Action Wrestling DVD doing the full twirl, going, "That's right, I'm the Tower of Power from the land of Joe Mauer. Ooh yeah." and twirling, always twirling.
Twirling. So much twirling. Yes, 3,500. That Macho Man rap album is quite expensive.
Really?
Hard to get.
It's great. If you've never heard it, it's something that needs to be in your life.
At the very least, YouTube it.
Be a man, Hulk.
Be a man, Hogan. Don't be a chump. There was a summer that I was bumping to that. I was like, oh, this is terrible, but I just fucking cranked that shit.
A friend of mine had the cassette of the Hulk Hogan and the Wrestling Boot Band
Nice.
album.
I remember a friend had a mix CD of the top 50 worst wrestling songs ever, and it was basically just like 25 versions of Pile Driver by Vince McMahon.
It wasn't just the American Males theme on repeat.
American males. Still not fully convinced that those weren't the vocalists from the Spider-Man the Animated Series.
That's awesome.
American males.
Awesome.
Oh, this is coming together. It's fucking weird looking, but it's coming together. I was like, I'm gonna do this one.
Because my record collection is just weird. There we go.
Oh shit!
Wow.
It's the wrestling album.
It sure is.
Now echoing. Uh-oh.
Who's Echo?
I don't know.
It was me last time.
Oh, Eiswin said, "Does anyone have the Usagi box barcode? I'm trying to track one down."
Oh, shit.
Eiswin, give me a second.
Mine's in the trash.
So am I still scratchy, Bill?
No, you're
No,
better.
I've been scratchy for a while.
Okay, I've been trying to figure out what's doing it, and I'm not sure.
All right, Eiswin, get prepared for a screen grab. Ooh.
Oop.
Let's see if it'll focus.
Hang on.
Hold still.
Oh,
Oh,
there it
there
is.
we go. Perfect.
Grab it.
That's
That
right.
is
It's,
the Usagi barcode.
To all those who need it, the wonder has bestowed upon you.
Boom.
I'm assuming this guy is part of the session band, but he is terrifying. If I can get a picture of him here.
Show us his
I was
monstrosity.
like, that's Mean Gene
Hang on.
Okerlund.
No, the guy,
Is that Jerry Garcia?
the guy behind Junkyard Dog.
Dude,
It's
that
just
looks like
hiding?
that looks
Yeah.
like Dan from
What
the
is that
shop.
little grim? I think he's blowing somebody.
Oh,
I don't know. He's creepy. He's creepy.
Man.
Like, what are you doing? Stop. He asked for this.
Stop
He's
it.
trying to take a photo.
And then the guitar guy is also.
I like the Kitar guy.
Trying to take a photo.
I like that he has the little island of hair.
That guy's on
Yeah.
the list.
Not gonna let it go.
And there's local boy,
Oh god.
Jumping Jim
Grandpa that fell
Bro,
asleep.
and there's Classy Freddy Blassie being a perv.
Hey, there's an entire band of Twisted Sister. Look at that.
Drink him like the body.
I like the jewel in his cleft.
Yeah, it is. His chin cleft.
What?
Real men can wear that shit. dude.
What I can't remember what paper it was. It was a Survivor Series because that was the Thanksgiving. It was around Thanksgiving Survivor Series, and Jesse was on commentary, and somebody described the outfit he had on as when you wear a piece from every legendary outfit in Red Dead Redemption.
There you go. Do you see Super Spike said this one photo shoot blew the cocaine budget for the year?
I mean, they had
You'd be lucky if it blew the cocaine budget for like the week.
Dude.
they had 80s epic record money on the CBS records, so
Yeah, that's funny.
does have the immortal Junkyard Dog track. Grab them cakes.
Well, So good. God dang it.
And
How
Hulk
did they
Hogan's
ever
theme,
think
which
that?
was not Real American at the time.
Yeah.
Real American was used for U.S. Express. So Hulk Hogan's theme. I mean, this is the. Oh yeah. Okay. Yep. Hulk Hogan's theme was written by fucking. Oh goddamn! I'm gonna blank on his name now.
Jim Johnston?
No, it was the Bat Out of Hell guy.
Meatloaf?
No, the guy who actually wrote all those songs.
It was like stereo. That was
You're
awesome.
telling me that Meatloaf didn't write his own music?
Jim Steinman.
It's like I didn't say that.
And he later reworked Hulk Hogan's theme and gave it lyrics, and it's also a Bonnie Tyler song. So
The more you know.
yeah,
I'm glad those
Ooh,
guys
excuse me.
stay employed.
Oh, shit. Shit.
thank you 3M5000. Yes.
Listening to Be a Man as I type. Grab them keys. Captain Lou is getting his balls grabbed by keys.
Real winners don't use drugs.
Real winners are drugs.
We are drugs.
Trying to remember who it was. Someone made a lovely, lovely meme, and it said, "Really, you couldn't tell these guys were on coke?" And it was basically every single Hulk Hogan and Macho Man promo.
Yeah. Breathing super hard already. Wetting. Man, you ready to go? I thought we shot it 12 times.
You're unprofessional. You're unprofessional.
Yeah.
He's talking to himself again.
So on these Dark Troopers, Bill,
Yeah.
they have butterfly joints, but I can't tell
Why?
if they're
We are
feels so like you go to move them and they like spring back,
Oh,
like
Oh,
the
that's
like the
not
peg's
scary.
stuck or something.
or there's like Flash or something in there. Yeah, I haven't gotten. I do have 3 of those on pre-order. But they haven't hit my pile of loot yet.
Oh man, where'd you pre-order through?
BBTS.
So that's where these came from.
Yeah, I know some people have gotten theirs, but their stuff's been spotty lately. And I don't know if I didn't order them right away. Like,
Yeah.
I got some of my stuff from them that Dave pre-ordered at the same time as me, and he hasn't seen his yet. So
Oh
Yeah,
wow.
I'm waiting on a pile of loot. It was supposed to be here yesterday, and it's in New York today. So that's not good.
Oh god.
Yeah.
It's okay. One of my buddies ordered, or didn't order. He got something from a dude like in a local toy group, and somehow it ended up in a post office in Guam.
Whoa. That's
Huh.
a hell of a
went
detour.
to Guam and then maybe back here, hopefully.
Turn left at Albuquerque. Sheesh.
When he told me that, I'm like Guam? Like,
Yeah, like the Guam? Not Guam, Texas, is it? Sure, we have one.
sadly not.
And for anybody that doesn't know, if you're a Smash Brothers or Nintendo fan, they have re-released, or there's a special version, I guess, but they're doing Meta Knight and Kirby Nendoroids, which are.
Yeah, the Meta Knight is getting reissued, right?
And then what's his name? The little dude looks like he looks like a little chimp Kirby to me. He's got like the little he's like the little what's his name?
He's just one of the goons, right?
Yeah. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I can't remember his name.
But then there's a anniversary or something edition Kirby or something where he comes with different face plates and different accessories than the other one did.
Oh,
So that's pretty cool. And he's only $50.
Hasbro Dark Trooper, by the way.
Yeah, that's the Black Series. He's not bad.
I didn't get any of those.
I'm sure they'll be in full force. The Mandalorian Death Watch. I've seen those everywhere here lately, and I thought those are going to be scarce.
Man, I never saw them anywhere, but I got a really good deal on mine, so I'm happy with happy with these guys. I got 3 of these bad boys, and I keep one like near me. Like these guys are like
Yeah, they're cool.
so much fun.
I'm ready
I can't
ready
believe.
for you to paint one.
Oh, I know. I wanna.
I know what you're doing. I know what you're doing with it. I don't even have to. He's gonna be orange.
Come on, give me a Maru DeLorean. You know it.
I'm sure there's plenty of Dark Troopers out there, but I'm also worried that, like, because I never saw the deluxe fat or Cobb Vanth in stores.
So I finally got my Cobb Vanth through
Tell us how
Dork
you
Side.
feel.
I got mine from EBTS, but there's like
Yeah,
here is all freaking what's his name? Forrest Whitaker's.
oh yeah, I've seen those with his
Oh,
one
Saul.
chunkla.
Yeah,
He's great.
it's a great figure, but that is the deluxe figure on the shelves right now, everywhere, just full.
Well, somebody had to take the place of Wrecker.
No, Wrecker's still out there.
Oh,
Lando.
Record got clearanced out.
hey, they should make a deluxe Lando.
Don't give them ideas.
Dude, I saw the Skiff Guard Lando the other day. Just popped
He's
up on.
the
shelves.
best Lando.
That's yeah. It is. That face is awesome.
I'm surprised
As a
they're
figure.
doing that one again in the 40th carded series, though.
Well,
Yeah.
you know, you got to keep him on the shelves.
Apparently,
They don't need any help with that.
Cobb is apparently on sale right now on Dork Side.
Yeah, they'll take about a month to ship your stuff.
Yeah. Where's that?
Cobb
Bad
is- oh wait, hold on. Oh, where did it go? Where did it go? Shit. I don't know. I had it comment and then it disappeared in the chat.
Yeah, I mean, Cobb is solid. I don't know if he's
Yeah.
worth deluxe prices, but
Yeah, that's my gripe. I feel like I would have been happier if he would have just been a figure in the wave.
yeah.
Get him as a deluxe. I'm like, oh, you know.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I guess they're premium paint or whatever. I don't really feel that.
I know. I had to
Premium,
turn
huh?
mine deluxe.
Yeah, there's some
I got
premium.
the I
paint.
got the casting Cape variant on mine.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. Shit.
Yeah. So he feels deluxe now. Although it sucks that this freaking top part under his vest is just that slick plastic.
Oh, I know. It
Yeah.
I was like, oh, we could get lucky and have him in his shirt.
Yeah, nope. Would you?
I hope somebody makes like a soft goods of that because that'd be easy to just to slap on. there.
Yeah, that would be cool.
You'd
Because
have to
of
pop off
I-
his gauntlets, but
I feel like Cobb needs a hat. Yeah. All right. I got his eyes done, which usually that's kind of the hardest part for me. But now he can just stare into your soul.
yes.
Yeah.
Well, Dave Wonder had himself.
Doing that.
It was on that day that Dave wanted to realize the true meaning of staring into your soul. He didn't like it. He didn't like it one bit.
Mitch was asking if anyone else thought that maybe young Lando was fornicating with his robot.
Oh, yeah. Dude, Lando fucks.
Yeah,
I think it was
pretty sure-
implied.
pretty sure it was.
Yeah,
I
and
don't think it was implied. There's a deleted scene where he does it.
Oh, that was why they fired the first set of directors. They were like, "We're gonna do a hard R with this movie." And they're like, "What?" Yeah, it's gonna be a
Oh,
rated
hard.
R Star Wars film. They're like, "Who's gonna have sex? Lando and a robot?" And they're like, "Ah."
Get out.
They're like, "Well, we know another guy who owes us some favors." You got Ron Howard in there just to make a dark movie you can't really see anything in.
Yeah. Just him sitting in the back smoking. He's like, proceed.
I was on Happy Days.
I know
Freedom said that Lando's a mechaphiliac. I thought it was a robosexual.
Really?
I don't think Lando defines his sexuality that narrowly.
Lando is Lando.
Yeah.
That's right.
That's that.
I stand by his philosophy. Lando fucks.
Lando is Lando.
You know, with having these Dark Troopers,
For Lando to fuck.
I need. I gotta keep Lando away from all my new robots.
God damn.
Emphasis on the
Get
book.
him out of here.
Get him out of here.
He's looking at that shiny new robot and with hungry eyes.
How much for the bot?
Yeah. Yeah. How much for the robot with the legs? What?
Put him in the Millennium fucking. It's
Oh
fine.
my, not again.
The Millennium fucking. God damn it, Phil.
Now it's it's mine now.
Jesus. Weird fucking turn, guys.
It's the only. It'd be weird if the turn didn't turn that way. I think that makes sense.
It's like, go to bed, Billy.
Yeah. I was like, oh, talking about turning a lot.
Oop. Robots. Lando's pansexual droids are made of metal like pans.
So when people say pansexual,
Yeah.
I guess it's because I'm Hispanic. I think of like panaderias and like bread, right? And so people are like pansexual. Like I have never seen a loaf of bread and thought, man, that's a little warm in here.
I mean, there's some loaves of bread I've seen pictures of.
I think it means you can't catch your shadow.
Meanwhile, the Pillsbury Doughboy's like, oh,
Yeah,
Me.
I think robophiliac. We don't have robo in here, so we can't really use that term.
Does that make like? Are there people out there that are robophiliacs? The ones that want toys of?
Oh yeah, there's people that are watching his streams, going, "Oh yeah, daddy."
No. Nope. Didn't like. I didn't like that. I don't like that at all. Nope.
which is weirder, this conversation or the cereal convo? Oh, Shaggy, this conversation by far. We were talking about what types of cereal we like. These guys are talking about fucking bread, okay?
Hey, that's a kids in the hall joke. It's okay.
I know.
Go there. They did it first. We're just imitating them.
Learn it from you, Canada.
Learned it from watching the kids in the hall.
Yeah. Kids in the Hall is one of those series that I both love and hate, because every 1 to 2 months I get about 15 versions from YouTube from folks of These Are the Daves I Know, and I'm like, ha ha ha, boy. This is so unique and silly and fun. A fantastic song the first 2,000 times you hear it. Let's see, what is his decal on his car?
Oh, what I was getting at earlier before we went on our tangent about robosexuals. Having Dark Troopers in hand, I really hope that they give us a Kyle Katarn in their
oh god, they
what do
better.
they call it? Their Legends line or whatever it is.
Whatever it is, Visionary. I don't
Yeah, that's my dude. Out of all of the EU stuff, he was the guy that anytime there was a new Jedi Knight game, I was like, yes, this is gonna be good.
Yeah. Oh no, we definitely need a Kyle Katarn. I don't feel like he'd be that expensive to make.
Yeah, I'm not sure. I'm sure there are parts they could use. They have a library at this point.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, on the 700th use of the Bucky Cat body,
Right.
I mean, there's probably somebody, just dude out there who looks. Well, just find the guy who did. Did they model Kyle Katarn after an actual person?
Yeah, there's a dude. Well, was it the second game in Jedi Knight? It had live action cutscenes.
Yeah, just get him to do one of those HasLab deals.
Yeah. There you go. You can scan it. Have your face put on a figure. Oh, I got a face.
That's your next. That's your next HasLab. He's gonna be like, you gotta pay me.
Yeah. They're
just
like, we don't even know who this guy is. He just won't leave.
go up to him. Yeah, does he do cons? You know, just go up to him at a con and be like, all right, I got this app. Just let me take a scan of your head.
Man.
I love Space Wars. Man.
Live long and prosper, Hoovian.
Don't have a cow, man. What are you doing, dude? Not hit.
Hey, on your Usagi, are these wrist joints kind of, I don't know, they've got a lot of play in them.
A little flimsy.
Well, where you plug them in.
Mm-hmm.
I guess I hadn't noticed that, but I haven't swapped them a ton. I've got to actually unfreeze the wrist discs on most of the extra hands.
Oh, were yours locked up?
They're tight enough that I don't want to try and force them.
So this material that they made the hands out of it's really soft. I kind of like it. It snaps back really well. I don't think I had to free up any of the joints. I did have some paint flaking off.
Yeah.
Which that's normal. Do what?
I said at least the wrist joints are also white, so
Yeah,
Yes.
and like the elbow joints are blue. Yeah, but
Yeah, I haven't
just a little bit.
had issues with NECA figures in so long until I got the neutrinos.
Oh, I didn't realize those were out.
The knees, the wrists, the
Because
elbows.
everything on mine were just the shits.
Yeah, it's pretty rough.
Bad,
Man.
but I'm just wary enough now with NECA as a whole there that even though they have improved a lot, I'm still pretty just like, all right, let me make sure I don't.
Like out of the last 60 Ninja Turtle figures, they've been great, and all of a sudden the neutrinos were just like, what the hell?
Oh no. They're
Yeah.
like, we got the old factory to do them. Hey, do you guys
they're
know?
they're a lot thinner joints than they've done on most figures in a while. So
Do you know if these ankles are on a ball joint? Like if I could rotate that around at the top there?
I think there's a swivel,
Okay,
but I'm
so
not 100%.
that might be. Those might be frozen on mine. I'll have to ball and pop them.
Hand painting stars can suck it. I mean, they're not bad.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it looks good.
Put it in your pocket.
Thing's still terrifying, but those look good.
Right? There's like 3 or 4 different stylizations of this that I keep seeing, and I'm like, man, I just kind of want to make this to where I like it.
Hey, Matt. Rogue and Siren are almost the exact match, or the retro Rogue.
That's cool.
Yeah, she's a real close match if you want a jacketless Rogue.
I will if I see once Siren hits clearance, I will absolutely do that.
Oh yeah, yeah. I snatched one up on Dorkside. Had her without her Build-A-Figure part for a little less.
Oh yeah.
Somebody found her on clearance in the Toy Canic Discord for $10.
Whoa.
Yeah, they found her and somebody else in the same wave.
The Target.
It looked like Walmart.
Interesting.
I saw one at a Walmart that was, I guess, a repackage. It didn't have the Build-A-Figure parts or like alternate hands, but in the package they just used packing tape and packed her straight to the inside of the box.
Dude, yeah, I remember you showed us that. He's just taped to the wall of the freaking inside of the package, dude. That was crazy, Corey. I was like, what the hell happened? Didn't even
People are
try.
They're classy. And Walmart employees are like, I don't get paid enough to deal with this
No, they
bullshit.
don't Buy it or don't.
Yeah, yeah. Somebody's like, hey, do you have any of these that aren't spit on?
I did once get a
This is Walmart. Everything
because I think the Build-A-Figure part had been stolen out of it, maybe.
Yeah.
But it was the Juggernaut Wave Kitty Pride, and I got that on a markdown at Walmart, and it was sticky.
Yeah.
No.
Huh. Oh, that's like the saber tooth I got that had water inside of it.
Dude, you're not the only one that got the water tooth either.
Oh, somebody did?
Yeah, I talked to somebody else in the Discord. It's either Esteban or Chrisman. I think one of them. They got a water tooth.
Oh,
Yeah, you weren't the only one.
how did that happen? Like,
Oh,
That's
nasty.
bizarre.
it was the weirdest thing that I've ever seen in my life. Like getting a figure, shaking it, hearing it. You shake it, and it's like, I did not buy a super soaker. There should not be
So gross.
fluid stored inside of this toy. And you hear it, you shake it, you go to twist his torso, and a little bit of drops of water come out, and you're like,
Dude, you had that on the stream, remember?
I don't think I had it on the stream. I sent you guys some pictures.
Maybe you did it. Maybe it was after or something. Because I remember you did the thing of shaking it, and you're like,
Yeah,
"Did you hear that?" And I was like, "Oh God."
Yep. That was.
Hey. Corey, those feet definitely do swivel.
Oh,
Okay.
nice. Okay, I gotta
Dude, all I did was I took a flathead, went in the side like that, and just kinda,
Popped it.
crack that paint loose.
yeah, you're only gonna do one side, but both of mine were stuck too.
Yeah, Robinson, I'm still working on my Weapon X chamber. I got to find some different.
It looks good.
It's almost there. I got to get some lights for it
Yeah.
and do some cleanup and whatnot. It's just been low priority.
I want a Barry Windsor Wolverine head that looks like the Barry Windsor art,
Yeah.
not whatever that head they gave us was.
Yeah, that's kind of weird.
The alternate head most of the alternate heads that come with Wolverines are kind of
Nearly ready to call that finished.
Oh, nice.
Oh shit, nice. Did you end up doing the panel lines?
Oh yeah, I do need to do those actually. I didn't.
It's just hard
He's
to
like, damn it, Tate.
They're in there, but I gotta line them.
right on.
I just did those with a Dremel. But yeah, I was trying to figure out gloves for them, and I actually had some Toy Biz Marvel Legends 1 Captain America hands. So
Nice.
Cool.
I'll put those gloves on here.
The irony.
Shav was saying he wants somebody to do the Fire and Ice figures. I would buy them. Lauren and Tigra and
The Ralph
Dark Wolf. Yeah. I love that movie. I'd buy toys from Wizards.
Oh, that thing's rad. I was so considering getting that.
Nice. He's got broken glass in his face.
This is I hope they do more things like this. I like this a lot.
Oh,
Yeah,
the movie
Yeah.
So can that head come off?
Yeah. So this comes off.
Whoa. What's
You've got this
underneath there?
terrifying thing underneath.
Yes.
He's got a flat one that just goes on there, and it's got I didn't realize when I bought it. I didn't know it had a light in it.
Oh, really?
really?
Yeah.
Yeah, I didn't know.
That was
Cool.
the whole reason I wanted to get it.
Yeah, I had no idea. But yeah, the little this comes off, and
Yes.
the batteries
Yeah, I
in.
got the because I think they had it reduced, or I was just a sucker. The Predator they did last year, the year before.
The lightning thing.
Yeah, and that was the packaging, which was a bummer because once
Yeah.
Yeah.
I opened it, it didn't really work anymore. I tried to salvage it, and it
Oh no.
is still really cool.
Yeah. I remember we got some of those at the shop. Like, it must have been after the fact. And it was one of those things of, I didn't know that it lit up. And,
You just opened it up, and it was like, oh.
well, the problem is it was at, like, the bottom of the box. And so, like, I'm taking stuff out.
Yeah.
And I'm thinking I'm having, like, a seizure or something. Because I keep seeing flashes of light from the bottom of the box. And I'm just like, what is happening? What is going on? Oh, damn it. It is more white in there. Shit. So excited thinking I was kind of done with this, and now it's like, nope, just kidding. Did it the wrong color. Shit. Thankfully, I'm just going to kind of dab some white on top of it. Ooh, excuse me.
Oh yeah, Corey, I didn't show you, but I got that. Have you seen that clothing set?
Oh, cool. What are you putting it onto? You have a Legion's dwarf?
I don't actually. I got it because I just thought it looked awesome, and I love this guy's work. I just honestly, I want to say 80% of this purchase was to support
Nice.
his work.
Kai Labs.
Yeah, man. I just dig this stuff, but also I like these like extra little.
Oh, those are so cool.
Got a potato. Comes with a potato.
He has a
Oh, man,
potato?
you got there's a potato. You got nice Hulks though.
I did a batch of these.
That's so
They
dope.
came out pretty good.
It looks awesome.
Yeah.
Amazing.
This is for the select.
Nice, man. Dang, that looks pretty.
If I could find another select, I wanted to grab one of those, but I'm like, I like the Mishima Hulk head that I have on mine right now. Damn it.
Isn't
We have alternate
still out
heads.
there?
What?
Is that figure still pretty easy to get, or did it dry up again?
It dried up again. I mean, it'll come back, I'm sure. It's one of the more popular selects that's been out recently. So I'm not too worried. But I also am limited on space.
Yeah.
I am excited for that battery bill.
Oh yeah, me too.
Yeah.
I need that.
I wish they would have been able to do something different with the hammer.
Mhm.
The hammer. Because you can see because it's clear, so you can see all the assembly pegs and stuff
Yeah.
through it. But I'm also glad that they went that route because he'll actually be able to hold it and have it be able to be light enough and stiff enough,
Right.
unlike the Ragnarok
Yeah, I'm very excited for that figure, dude.
hammer, which is all fucking crap.
It just looks super fun.
It's a beefy boy.
He's a big old beta ray, alpha ray bill.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Sounds like a bitchin' prog rock band. Alpha Ray, Bill.
Do you know that there's a prog rock band that has a whole album dedicated to Jack Kirby?
No?
Are you saying? Are you asking if there is, or did we know?
No, there is a band.
Intentionally, or just they were
Yeah. Yeah, the
Prog
whole
rock band who
album.
wrote an album and it just happened to all be
No, it's like a concept album that's dedicated to Jack Kirby.
nice.
Uh,
That's awesome.
Yeah, it's pretty neat. I would have to look it up. It's saved in my favorites on the YouTubes.
I was feeling really good about this star when I started painting it. No, not too much.
All right, scrub it. Start over.
No, I can save it. It's one of those things.
No. Scrub it. Start over.
I will fight you.
I know what you did. I know your mistakes are there, and you know they're there too.
You know they're there.
That'd be amazing. Somebody hands you something. They're like, "Check it out. I did this," and you go, "I can see all of your mistakes."
You're like, jeez.
I mean,
And you know what?
I was a
See 'em
teacher.
too.
I was a teacher for a comics course, and there were a group of like 4 kids who blatantly copied each other. And so,
Damn.
like at the end of the term, they came up.
Those
You know,
kids
at the
grew
end
up
of
to be Rob Liefeld.
All of them.
At the end, they came up and they turned in their comic, and I'm just like, these literally look like carbon copies of one another. And I was like, oh, did you guys work together? No, why?
Yeah. Nope. Why would you ask such a weird question, sir?
Why would you insult our intelligence like that?
It's so insulting.
It was like, oh shit. And of course, like the school wanted like examples of work to like post up, And I'm like, damn it, you guys are like the only ones who turned in your shit.
The worst students are the only productive students.
Yeah, and I remember I had to go into the office and I was like, hey, look, this is what happened. This is where I'm at. So,
Yeah,
you know, what do you want? And they're like, do you have any of your work you could put on? I'm like, hold up.
You have any of your work we could just put one of their names on? No.
Ew, damn, I was hoping they'd have done
Not
it
at
for
these
us.
rates.
What are you teaching those kids then?
Yeah.
Kind of how I felt.
Oh,
I'm like, man, we were here for 6 weeks. Like, like one girl, like halfway through, just stopped showing up. I was like, okay. I'm like,
That's actually how
your parents are
film
being
school was
dumb.
too, dude.
What?
Film school is the same way. You just see people like, nah.
That's cool. That was, we had people just disappear out of my freaking engineering course.
Oh, wow.
Second year, too. It's like, you're more than halfway done with this.
Yeah.
What are you doing?
Well, that was down at SCAD. I remember, like, I would go to every like workshop I could, every anything, because I'm like, man, this is free class. Like, like I gotta take advantage of this shit when I can. And I remember the creator of Captain Canuck came through and like legit came in from Canada to give a talk on like self promotion.
Who's Captain Canuck?
What?
Who is this character?
An independent comic creation of this feller's. It was kind of his take on a Captain America spy thriller type thing. But again, self-published. I loved the book, like, because I remember getting a copy or two, like, growing up. And I was like, man, this is really cool. Like, they're bringing this guy in. He's giving a lecture. And it was on my birthday even. So I was like, man, I'm going to do this, and I'm going to go catch up with some friends and hang out, and it'll be a good night. And I'm like, maybe they'll come to the lecture. I was the only person that showed up to the workshop. And I ended up having a very great one-on-one, and I got an original page from one of his first books that he was going to give away as a contest thing. And he's like, hey, man, I guess it was meant to be. Congratulations and happy birthday.
Damn, you won that contest. Of all the people that showed, you won.
Yeah, right?
That is impressive.
May the odds ever be in your favor.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy though, man, to think like they have like that free resource right there.
Right.
And for just nah.
Yeah. And it was funny because like I think it was like the next week, the head of the department was like, hey, where the fuck y'all go? It's like, oh, like he kind of shit on everybody. And he's like, Wheeler was there. I'm like, don't bring me into this. Like,
in fact, Wheeler was the only one there. He won a contest.
Well, and that was the kind of funny thing about the whole damn thing was, he didn't realize that I was the only one that showed because, he was like, oh, maybe some people show up a little bit into the lecture or whatnot.
Right.
And then he left because
the lecture's just going. He's like, well,
Nah.
it's a little lonely in
I know.
here.
I guess
Yeah.
it's do so.
well, he had like a class. He had like legitimately had like a class to teach. So it was just like that thing. I'm like, oh, all right, later. Have a good one.
Yeah, you might have split. I mean, no, man. I'm on your time.
3M, I'm with you. That had to be heartbreaking for him, but I appreciated the lecture and I appreciated that he stuck it out. And like we actually just sat around and bullshitted. And Clay says, what glue would you recommend for gluing rubber to a painted figure permanently? Someone recommend E6000.
I guess it really depends on
The rubber?
Is the figure painted with acrylics? Like what?
right.
Need more context.
I mean, I've had good luck with again Loctite gel is kind of universal. Like it works really friggin' well. So yeah, at
It's
least
one of my
we're
go-tos.
not off at some jungle fighting billionaire polluter supervillains with his magic ring. Hey man, fire. I don't know. I was gonna go somewhere with that, and I fucking lost it. There we go. My dream beaver's done.
Aw. Look at that
Dave,
little guy.
Dave the dream beaver.
Green beaver.
I have to plug in his tail.
Oh, it's a belt you got. So the only trick to that is I would have glued it before painting it. You might be able to take a little alcohol and just take some paint off and then use a regular super glue to glue the belt together.
There we go.
Yep, that dream beaver is scary.
The cool thing is so there's 4 dream beavers, and the 2 voices that voice them are Robert Englund, friggin' Freddy Krueger himself, and the dude who voiced friggin' the Crypt Keeper.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
Those are the voices of the dream beavers.
He did Deadpool in the first Marvel Ultimate Alliance game. He was great as it too.
Huh.
Yeah, he was really good.
So like here, I need to find like a high res. Oh, why are all these images so low res?
That's all they could afford.
Oh, it's Nickelodeon.
Damn it.
Like that's the dream beavers all together.
Yeah.
Cool. They are creepy.
Yeah.
And like the funny thing is spoiler alert for an episode that aired 10 years ago.
Oh, come on now. I planned on watching that.
That's them when they get brought into the dimension.
So good.
Well, they're still creepy.
No, I'm actually like genuinely pretty stoked. I kind of want to dry brush like a lighter blue, like a baby blue over this, but I think I'm going to leave it as is. But yeah. Oh shit, it's already 10-2, gentlemen. Real quick, let's run around the old gambit real quick. We'll start with Blonde Aquaman down there in the corner. Blonde Aquaman, what do you got coming up?
Oh man, I guess I have repairs in right now, but I'm just honestly just letting this thing heal right now. It kind of sucks. I actually did some work tonight and probably shouldn't have, but
You're gonna milk that. We know. It's
I can't.
jeez. I
Can't afford. I can't.
can't.
It's not good.
And
but
as you
I don't know,
post
I got
the
some
link to
repairs
your
coming up.
Patreon.
Yeah, I do have something actually coming up that will be interesting. I'm thinking about offering some repair classes for very select small amounts of people, so I can actually do one-on-ones or
Nice.
interactions with that. So
Nice. Any
got a
good
look on that. That's
And where
about
can people sign up for that when you have that opportunity, Billy?
it. Patreon.com/Bill Maroon.
Go check it out. The link is in the description below as well.
Thank you. Appreciate you.
Yes. Corey,
Who?
what do you got coming up?
Okay. So while I've been painting on these all day. I've been doing more Nightcrawler heads because the last batch I put up went over so well that they sold out. So I've got more of these going up tomorrow. I'll be doing some more of the storm heads. I think I have one left in stock. So if you did not buy one of the Fantastic storm heads, go buy the last one. Go get it. Hurry. And then brag. Tell everybody you bought the last one before I restock them again. I'm going to be doing
Gotta
more.
work on your salesmanship there, Corey.
I'm going to be doing
Buy
more.
them before I put more up.
Yeah. Buy more or else.
Where else?
I'll be doing more of Rogue, more of Gambit. What else is coming? Phoenix is coming.
Ooh.
So, and at some point, these are going over pretty well. People seem to like Alex's work, even when he's not here. People love Alex for some reason. So, I think we're going to be doing some more heads, and some of them are ones that you guys have actually requested. So there's cool stuff coming.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Right on. All right, Matt. What do you got coming up?
Here every Tuesday, still doing Star Wars, 3-part session that turned into 5. That's taken 3 months. We're recording those. At some point they'll be up. And then most Sundays you can find me over on Old United doing prep school with your King Ginger. At Hypno Hustling on Twitter, Hypno Hustlers _ Customs on Instagram. And yeah.
Hell yeah. As always, you can find me right here Monday through Wednesday. On Mondays, it's Let's Talk Toys, which is toy news and toy chat in general. Tonight, of course, is Tiny Meng Tuesday, where it's Chop and Shop and Talk and Shop all night long with my friends that love to make things awesome. Then tomorrow night is Grippin' and Rippin'. Unfortunately, it sounds like Robo had some family stuff come up, so it will be me and Cincy and a mystery edition. So stay tuned for that. Hopefully, I'll have something up on the social media tomorrow. You can find me right here on the Dave Wonder channels. You can find me on Instagram at @TheDaveWheeler. You can find me on Twitter at Dave Wheeler. All this information is in the video description below. But if you want to help out some kids, go over to Known World United on extra-life.org. The link is right here. Thank you, Mitch. You can go check that out. Go donate. All the money goes towards children's cancer treatment and research. Do something awesome, because you know what? Coming up the first week in November, I'm going to do something really stupid for a good cause. And that's going to be a 24-hour marathon stream broadcasting live from a con floor at RadoCon in Tulsa, Oklahoma. More information on that coming soon. But as always, I want to throw a big thank you out to the Fantastic Five that showed Alex. No, I'm just kidding. Much love, Matt. Much love, Corey. Much love, Billy. Much love, Alex. Thank you to the COJ for hanging out. You know you guys rock. Thank you to everybody who stopped by. Thank you to Mitch for helping keep the rowdies in check. And yeah, thanks for just being awesome. So yeah, if you guys don't have anything else, I'm just gonna sign off. I'm just gonna say, hey, much love from Minnesota. Catch you on the streams, and good night. Now you show up, Marcus.